Hello everybody, welcome to Simple English. Today we are going to study about tenses. Already I have talked a lot about tenses because a thorough knowledge of tense is really important to improve your English knowledge, whether it is speaking or writing or listening. If you have a sound knowledge of tense, then English won't be a really difficult language for you to use. So I have some picture cards for you. What is this? Cup of coffee, all of you know that, isn't it? This one, ice cream, and this is letter, television, apple, and football. First of all, let me talk about simple present tense. Before talking about simple present tense, I would like to tell you about something called verb. All of you know verb, right? So verb means action words or doing words. Action or doing words. Any word which talk about action, that is verb, right? And all of you know that verb have some forms, which is what we call forms of verb. So every verb has base form or infinitive form. We call it bare infinitive, true infinitive, then present or S form, ing form, past, and past participle form. Right? So if you take a verb play, the S form of play is plays, ing form playing, past form played, and past participle form also played. The base form is to play. To play. To infinitive. Then without to, we call it bare infinitive. Okay. So I'm going to give some verbs. This is coffee. So I'm going to write drink. This is ice cream. I'm going to put a verb buy. And in English they study, right? So I put it study. And then football. Like I would say like play football. Apple, eat, and television, watch. So all these verbs you are familiar. Drink, buy, study, watch, eat, and play. And here I put like write. Okay. I'm going to make some sentences in simple present tense. Right? So let me create sentences in simple present tense. So what can I say? Mala drink coffee. Is it right? Mala drink coffee? No. I have to say Mala drinks coffee because the form of simple present is play or plays. The verb comes as it is, the base form, or the verb comes in S form. Play or plays. All of you know he, she, it plays, but I, we, you, they play. He, she, it plays. S will come. But I, we, you, they, S won't come. Right? So, Mala drinks coffee. S will come. Here, he buys an ice cream. He buys an ice cream. Then they study English. Here S won't come. They study English. We play football. She eats an apple. S will come. I watch TV. She writes a letter. Okay. These are the 7 simple sentences in simple present tense. So let me repeat it. Mala drinks coffee. He buys an ice cream. They study English. She writes a letter. I watch TV. She eats an apple. And of course we play football. Okay. Now let me move on to past form. So if it is past form, we add ed. So we use the past form of the verb. Okay. So I would say Mala, the past of drink will be drank. Okay. So Mala drank coffee. He bought an ice cream. He bought an ice cream. Here you can see they studied English. They studied English. She wrote a letter. She wrote a letter. I watched TV. She ate an apple. She ate an apple. We played football. So this is what we call simple past tense. So sentences in simple past tense. We played football. Mala drank coffee. If I know Mala drank coffee yesterday, I can say like Mala drank coffee yesterday. We played football this morning. She ate an apple last week. He bought an ice cream last night. Understand? Right. Now let me move on to simple future tense. The structure of simple future tense is like will or shall plus verb. Will or shall plus verb. Okay. But mostly for I and we use shall, and for the others we use will. But nowadays, whatever the subject is, we use will. But remember, in conscience, we use shall for I and we. So we never ask will I. Shall I go out? Shall I tell you a story? Shall we dance? Understand? But in sentences, you can use will for all the sentences. So simple future, the structure is will plus verb. Okay. So Mala will drink coffee. He will buy an ice cream. He will buy an ice cream. They will study English. They will study English. She will write a letter. She will write a letter. I will watch TV. I will watch TV. She will eat an apple. And of course, we will play football. We will play football. Understand? Got it? Right. So now let me move on to the continuous tenses, which is really simple. All the continuous tenses, the form of the verb is ing. So it won't be drink, it will come like drinking. Buy, buying. Study, studying. Write, writing. Watch, watching. Eat, eating. And of course play, playing. Ing form. Simple, even small children can say the ing form. Run, running, jump, jumping, play, playing, dance, dancing. But remember, if it is dance, we cut E. If it is dance, we cut E and add ing. Dance, dancing, D-A-N-C, I-N-G. Okay, right. Present continuous structure will be like am, is, are, plus ing. Am is are plus ing form of the verb. Actually, am is are plus verb plus ing, but I don't say verb because when you say ing, you understand, right? The verb comes in ing form. So, am is are plus ing or am is are plus verb plus ing. Okay, so now let's try it. Mala, am is are, what will come? Mala is drinking a cup of coffee. He is buying an ice cream. They are studying English. They are studying English. She is writing a letter. I am watching TV. She is eating an apple. And of course, we are playing football. We are playing football. We are playing football. Got it? So, am is are really three simple, very important words which comes in English again and again. So, you can't study English without these words. Am is are plus am is are. Am is are. Just repeat it. So, I am, he, she, it is, and we, you, they are. Ravi is. Ravi and Mala are, because Ravi and Mala too. Ravi is dancing, but Ravi and Mala are dancing. Keep that in mind as well, right? Now, let me move on to past continuous tense. It's really simple. Already I have told you that form of the verb is ing. What you do is the helping verb changes. So what is the past form of am is are? You know that, right? The past form of am is are is was and were, right? If the subject is singular, we use was, and plural, we use were. So I, he, she, it was, we use the were. Ravi was, Ravi and Mala were, right? Now let me go quick with the sentences like Mala was drinking a cup of coffee. He was buying an ice cream, and they was won't come because they plural, so they were studying English. She was writing a letter. I was watching TV. She was eating an apple, and we were playing football. We were playing football. Now let me repeat it again. Mala was drinking a cup of coffee. He was buying an ice cream. They were studying English. She was writing a letter, and I was watching TV. She was eating an apple, and we were playing football. Let me move on to future continuous tense, which is really simple. Will be plus ing. Okay. So Mala will be drinking a cup of coffee. He will be buying an ice cream. They will be studying English. She will be writing a letter. I will be watching TV. She will be eating an apple, and we will be playing football. So mostly with continuous tense, we use the current time, now or at the moment, present continuous. And past continuous, we use the past time, this morning, last evening, last week. And for future continuous, we use the future time, this evening, tomorrow, next week, next month, etc., etc. Right? Okay. Now, and also these continuous tenses are called as progressive tense as well. So either you can say present continuous tense or present progressive tense. Okay? Right. Now let me move on to the perfect tenses. So present perfect tense, the structure is like has or have plus past participle. The structure of present perfect tense is has or have plus past participle. Okay? So I, we, you, they have, and he, she, it has. Don't forget. He has, she has, it has, but I have, we have, you have, they have. Ravi has, one, singular has, and plural have, so Ravi and Mala have, right? So let me move on to the sentences like Mala has drunk a cup of coffee. He has bought an ice cream. They have studied English. She has written a letter. I have watched TV. She has eaten an apple, and we have played football. We have played football, remember. Okay. Now tell me, what is the past form of has, have? All of you know. The past form of has, have is, yeah, you are right. The past form of has, have is had. The past form of has, have is had. It's really simple because you don't have to confuse. Whatever the subject is, you just put had. Present, a bit tough because you have to check it out whether has or have. Here, doesn't matter. You just can close your eyes and put had, right? So now let me move on. Mala had drunk coffee. He had bought an ice cream. They had studied English. She had written a letter. I had watched TV. She had eaten an apple, and we had played football. Right? So we had played football. Now let me move on to future perfect tense. Future means no doubt one word will come, but it's that helping verb. Will come. So will have plus past participle. Here you don't have to worry about he, she, it, or I, we, you, they. Whether it is he, she, it, or I, we, you, they. have will come because will have. Understand? Okay. Now, so let me move on to the sentences like we will have drunk a cup of coffee. He will have bought an ice cream. They will have studied English. She will have written a letter. I will have watched TV. She will have eaten an apple. And of course, we will have played football. Right? Really simple, isn't it? English is really a simple language. Just am is also has have. And that's it. Nothing else. Okay? Now let me move on to the present perfect continuous tense. What is the structure of present perfect continuous tense? Let me tell you. Has or have plus been plus ing. So let me repeat it. Has or have plus been plus ing. Has or have plus been plus ing. Just say it for 5 times. It will come has or have plus been plus ing. 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 Okay. Now let me move on to the sentences. Mala has been bringing a cup of coffee. Mala has been bringing a cup of coffee. He has been buying an ice cream. They have been studying English. She has been writing a letter. I have been watching TV. She has been eating an apple and we have been playing football. Just check out whether has or have. Already have told you. He, she, it's singular has and I will use the plural have. He, she, it's singular has and I will use the plural have. Okay? Right. Now, the 11th tense really simple. Instead of has, have, you just put had. Okay? Past perfect continuous tense. Had plus been plus ing. So, Mala had been bringing a cup of coffee. He had been buying ice cream. They had been studying English. She had been writing a letter. I had been watching TV. She had been eating an apple and we had been playing football. Now let me move on to the longest tense in English, which is future perfect continuous tense. It is long as its name. So future will or shall plus have plus been plus ing. So let me repeat it. Will or shall plus have plus been plus ing. Already have told you ing we only use shall, but to all the subjects we can use will. So simply will have plus been plus ing. Now let me move on to the sentences. Okay. Sentence. Mala will have been drinking a cup of coffee. Okay. Mala will have been drinking a cup of coffee. And he will have been buying ice cream. They will have been studying English. Will have been writing a letter. I will have been watching TV and she will have been eating an apple and we will have been playing football. So today I have talked about all the 12 tenses and the structures of all the 12 tenses, and I gave you 7 examples for each tense. So 12 into 7, 12 into 7 how much? 84. Am I right? 84. I have given you 84 sentences in all the 12 tenses. You just watch the video again and again and repeat all these sentences. Don't worry about the meaning or the usage of these sentences. Just practice these structures, and if you have practiced all these structures, when you use it in real day life, automatically these structures will get into your mind and you'll be able to use it finally. And also I talked about only the positive structures of all these tenses. So if you talk about a negative structure, it's again 84 sentences, negative sentences. And if I change it into cohesion, again 84 cohesions. And if I change it to negative cohesion, again 84 negative cohesions. So 84 into 4, that means 376, I think. I may be right. So 376 sentences you can create with these cards in all the 12 tenses. And I didn't talk about active passive. So if I talk about passive, it will be more, so I don't want to confuse you. So future, by and by, you will be learning about this. We can write the negative structures of these sentences if you are okay with it. Okay, so let me move on fast with the negative structures of these sentences. Okay, first let me move on to simple present, negative structures, right? Mala doesn't drink coffee. He doesn't buy an ice cream. They don't study English. She doesn't write a letter. I don't watch TV. She doesn't eat an apple, and we don't play football. Simple present negative. Let me move on to simple past negative. Mala didn't drink a cup of coffee. He didn't buy an ice cream. They didn't study English. She didn't write a letter. I didn't eat an apple, and we didn't play football. Now, simple future negative. Mala will not drink a cup of coffee. He will not buy an ice cream. They will not study English. She will not write a letter. I will not watch TV. She will not eat an apple, and we will not play football. Continuous. Mala is not drinking a cup of coffee. He is not buying an ice cream. They are not studying English. She is not writing a letter. I am not watching TV. And she is not eating an apple, and we are not playing football. Continuous, present continuous negative. Now, past continuous negative. Mala was not drinking a cup of coffee. He was not buying an ice cream, and they are not studying English. She is not writing a letter. I am not watching TV. She is not eating an apple, and she was not. Okay, I'm a bit confusing. So let me come from the beginning. Mala was not drinking a cup of coffee. He was not buying an ice cream. They were not studying English. She was not writing a letter. I was not watching TV. She was not eating an apple, and we were not playing football. Now, future continuous negative. Mala will not be drinking a cup of coffee. He will not be buying ice cream, and they will not be studying ice cream, and she will not be writing a letter. I will not be watching TV. She will not be eating an apple, and we will not be playing football. Okay, now let me move on to the present perfect negative. Mala has not drunk a cup of coffee. He has not bought an ice cream. They have not studied English. She has not written a letter. I have not watched TV. She has not eaten an apple, and we have not played football. Past perfect. Mala had not drunk a cup of coffee. He had not bought an ice cream. They had not studied English. She had not written a letter. I had not watched TV. She had not eaten an apple, and we had not played football. Either you can say we hadn't played football as well. Mala will not have drunk a cup of coffee. He will not have studied English, and she will not have written a letter, and I will not have watched TV. She will not have eaten apple, and we will not have played football. Then present perfect continuous negative form. Mala has not been drinking a cup of coffee. He has not buying an ice cream. He has not been buying an ice cream. They have not been studying English. She has not been writing a letter. I have not been watching TV, and she has not been eating an apple, and we have not been playing football. Now, past perfect continuous. Mala had not been drinking a cup of coffee. He had not been buying an ice cream. They had not been studying English. She had not been writing a letter. I had not been watching TV. She had not been eating an apple, and we had not been playing football. Now, finally, future perfect continuous negative form. Mala will not have been drinking a cup of coffee. He will not have been buying an ice cream. They will not have been studying English. He will not have been writing a letter. I will not have been watching TV. She will not have been eating an apple, and we will not have been playing football. Okay, I'm not going for the negative question formats because I'm really tired, and I will talk about it in my future lessons. So watch this video again and again, and don't forget to like and subscribe, Simple English for more videos like this. Until then, have a nice day. Bye bye.